everyone, it's me ChickenPye back with another ChickenPye Rates. Today we're going to be rating the entire discography of Geezer Smith. Geezer Smith is someone who's worked closely with me and with Kean Lol, so I thought after doing my video on Kean Lol, I thought only fitting that we did one on Geezer Smith. Also, Geezer Smith in the comments requested that I do the video on him. If you want your suggestions to be rated by ChickenPye, then please put them down in the comments and leave a like whilst you're at it, and then I'll see if I can get to it. Also, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, it does a great deal of help. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Here we go, rating DJ Geezer Smith's musical works. We have a couple of the album covers he's worked on here, a couple familiar faces, some albums that we've looked at in the Kean video. If you haven't watched that already, please do go give that a watch. We also have a couple unfamiliars, which we're going to go over in this video. So, number one, Inspiration. This was Kean Lol's debut album, and the Geezer also debuted on this album. Here it is. Without Geezer Smith's input into this album, I don't think it would be the same, especially as the first two tracks feature him. Number one, Death to Bennett. This is quite impressive to me, as this is not only both of their first song on the album, first released, it is also up there in the standouts on this album for me. And diss track towards Isaac Bennett. It's from the heart, the emotions that the two lads experience in this, as we can see, you know, it's worded aggressively but in a laid back flow. Even though he's talking about murder and violence, he still has that laid back feel about it, which really gives him this intimidating presence as an artist. So this song overall, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10 for the Geezer's performance. Now, number two, we have Genocide. Now, Genocide is a song. When I think of the album Inspiration, I think of Genocide first. Not to say it's my favourite, but it is the song I think of first. Simply displays Geezer's strength and power. This is because he has it's a simple bit for him, it's a shorter, simpler bit, but it really does, it gives him enough time to set the foundation for the rest of his career. And the way he talks about his ability, it shows off his ability as an intelligent lyricist as well. He uses his words in such a way that really push forwards what he means. Now, I'm going to give this performance on this song, as it is a bit shorter than the last one, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I think if it was longer, then I would have been able to give it a higher rating. Next up, we have The Life of Ashton. Now, I hear you saying to me, but ChickenPye, the Geezer wasn't on Life of Ashton, he didn't rap on it. You are right, that was Kean and Ashton, but on The Life of Ashton, he produced the beat. Now, I think on this song, the beat itself is the standout part of the song. The beat that the Geezer curated it really fits the vibe of the song. It's dark and haunting, filled with dissonant horns and piano. To start with, it's soft, but it crowds your mind at the same time. And then, sudden instant, and the drums come in heavy and aggressive. It comes in just for Kean to start rapping. It's quite an impressive sort of sound. It's much more refined than the rest of Kean's earlier stuff. The bit that stood out to me was it has an interesting sort of drop away. It pulls back a bit to highlight a part of Ashton's rap and soften it to the end. It's a very impressive rap, and it's quite fast for Ashton, and it really brings the song sort of this circular structure, quiet to loud to quiet. So I'm actually going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. A beautiful performance from the Geezer. Right, now, Lights Out. Lights Out is a song on Kean's B-sides to 15 Years of My Life. A song that I, until recent, hadn't listened to very much. I think that the geezer produced this beat with violence in mind. It is extremely pushy and loud. It's something that I'd never heard from Kian until this point, and I think this is what really singles out the geezer as a producer. The way that he uses these somewhat simple instruments to make something so raw sounding, and it's just right. It clearly pushes aggression. The distorted guitars and shrill sound effects. When I say distorted guitars, I mean distorted MIDI guitars. I have never enjoyed a song with MIDI guitars in it until this song. Genuinely, I thought this song was it was so well done for what it is, and it really impressed me. The beat switches up slightly in the middle and other parts, and it gets to this more sort of trap feel with its rolling hi-hats, and it comes right back in to sort of increase the tension of the part where Kian is throwing these insults and attacks at his oppositions. It's really like powerful, this bit. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. This is genuinely one of my favourite works of Geezer Smith. Okay, so now we're going to move on to his remixes. Geezer has done 2 remixes as of now, but we're going to start with KO Valencia remix. Now, from the start, I didn't necessarily enjoy KO Valencia as much as other songs. This song features extremely distorted 808s, which give the song its defining grit. When I say defining grit, I mean it overpowers the entire song. To some, that is a good thing. To others, it is not. I believe that this song is practically, to the Geezer's standard, unlistenable. I have given it a 5 out of 10. Then we have the Genocide remix. This is much more of a remaster than remix. It's much clearer and more true to Kian's visions. I think it makes the song so much better. Genuinely, it increases the song, and it again with those MIDI guitars. It's a MIDI instrument, but somehow makes it sound so much better. So I'm going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. The Children Bleed From Their Eyes. Now, The Children Bleed From Their Eyes is... The Children Bleed From Their Eyes is a rage-filled thrash metal song. Now, rage-filled is a common recurring theme with the Geezer, but thrash metal is not. It has such a drive and power to it, with shrill drums and aggressive snare hits, and it's some people were completely dismissive of the song from day one, but I think after listening to it a couple times, I felt what he was going for. Now, as a rap producer, he failed to reach that level of that metal sort of sound, but I think it still manages to convey how it is supposed to be. Now, the Geezer plays these drums to perfection. It really shows off how good he is. 9 out of 10. Could be 10 if he just learnt that little bit of metal production. Let's move on. Smoking the Green. Smoking the Green at first was a diss track that I didn't want to listen to. This was because I think around the time I was diss tracking Kian Lol, so anything made by Kian Lol was not it for me. But also they dissed Heat Green. Look at these beautiful lads. This song links back to Death to Bennett, but the Geezer's skill has really improved here. This is directed at Heat Green. This is, again, what I didn't like, because Heat Green, to me, is one of my closest associates, and I didn't understand at the time why they were making this, but you can hear throughout the song the pent up emotions towards his Guna'a. Some people may overlook the Geezer's verse because, to be completely honest, Erwin Schmeder has incredible flow. I mean, in most things, but in this song particularly. And Kian's lyrics, which are powerful, but I think that the real power is in his verse. And it has that real power that others lack due to his tense relationship with Oscar as ex-lovers. I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Next, we have Forgotten. Now, Forgotten is another Kian Law song, and it is the Geezer's strongest verse to date. It's short, but it's a highlight in the Geezer's career. Now, I thought this because it is something that's so... It's another raw, hard song, and it's impeccable, it's amazing. So this is why I've given it a 7.5 out of 10. Spooky Spectacles. Now, Spooky Spectacles is the Halloween song created by Kian Law, Sheepy Man, ChickenPye, Erwin Schmeder, Ashton, who now at this point goes by Chicken Mustard Deluxe, and the Geezer himself. The Geezer's verse is spooky and sexual and ghostly. It's in a new direction for him. It's less aggressive and more threatening instead. The way he speaks to the audience makes it feel like it's really directed towards them. He also has some amazing ad-libs in this song. For example, "Calm down, Chris." It is extremely vulgar and true, and it's something that really scared me whilst creating this song. I was a bit like, yo, this guy gonna get me if I step to him. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on these ratings. Give me suggestions on what to rate next. Please leave a like so more people could see the video, and please subscribe if you've enjoyed the video, if you haven't already. Here are my ratings. We have Death to Bennett, 7 out of 10, Genocide, 6 out of 10, Life of Ashton, 8.5 out of 10, Lights Out, 9 out of 10, KO Valencia Remix, 5 out of 10, Genocide Remix, 7.5 out of 10, The Children Bleed from... Death to Bennett, 7 out of 10, Genocide, 6 out of 10, Life of Ashton, 8.5 out of 10, Lights Out, 9 out of 10, KO Valencia Remix, 5 out of 10, Genocide Remix, 7.5 out of 10, The Children Bleed from Their Eyes, 9 out of 10, Smoking the Green, 8.5 out of 10, Forgotten, 7.5. out of 10, Spooky Spectacles, 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.